Hey, what's going on, everyone? Carlos here. Welcome to an all-new series in which I interview interesting people in the world of business and answer your questions on social media marketing. So in this first episode, I'm going to talk to you about how to balance a full-time job with a side hustle, how to generate 10 new clients for your agency business, and how to make sense of Snapchat for B2B. So Fiona wants to know, how can she grow her personal brand while potentially taking a new job and also having a side hustle? And my advice to you, Fiona, is to be upfront with this employer. As you're going through the interview process, ask them the right questions. Specifically, is if they see a conflict of interest with you speaking at conferences and events. And my advice to you is also weigh out the opportunity cost. So if you can work this full-time job over the next 18 to 24 months while making a salary that pays the bills and provides for your family, but yet also be able to do your extracurricular side hustles, if they intertwine with each other and there's a benefit or a value add, then you're winning and also your employer is winning. So David wants to know, how can he grow his agency business and gain 10 new clients before the summer is over? So the first step, David, is what are you looking to charge these potential clients and what's your service level offering? So if you live in a rural city, like you let me know through Snapchat, in which people aren't necessarily seeing the value of social media, then you have to actually create that need and that desire. You actually have to build interest in social media marketing. So the first step would be to organize a free workshop or seminar in your town or in your city where you live. You can easily do this by partnering with either another local business that wants to drive some additional foot traffic. You can do it at your library, you can do it at your local chamber of commerce. So organize an event, invite local small business owners from the community to come out to this event and teach them. Actually spend 45 to 60 minutes teaching them about how to use Facebook, how to use Livestream, how to use Snapchat, how to use Twitter. You have to create this want and this need and this desire for your potential new clients to want to use your services. That's the first step. The second is pricing. So are you charging too much? It absolutely could be the case. My advice to you would be, if you want to get 10 clients quickly, go ahead and have a price point of your services of anywhere from $500 to $1,500. It's a lot easier to get 10 people to pay you $500, which at $5,000 a month is a $60,000 a year check, essentially, for your business, than it is to go ahead and charge $5,000 to get 10 people to pay you that. So again, have an affordable price point, since we're talking about small businesses, $500 to $1,500, and then have packages. So for $500, you get X, for $1,500, you get X. And the last thing is, what is your service level offering? So what are you good at? And how are you gonna help these small businesses make more local, relevant, engaging connections within your community? So the last question is around using Snapchat for B2B. So I'm gonna give you a growth hack tip. If you work in sales, use Snapchat as a medium to go ahead and build one-on-one relationships. Snapchat, like any other social media, is not a platform to actually sell. So let me go ahead and say that again. Snapchat is not a platform to sell. However, it is a platform for you to take relationships to the next level. So if you're in sales and you're currently depending on using LinkedIn, or you're emailing, or you have these drip campaigns and it's not converting, then you need to pivot. And the easiest thing for you to do is, once you've connected with someone on LinkedIn, look at their contact info, add their phone number to your address book, go on Snapchat, see if they're on Snap, add them, and then start a dialogue with them. And a dialogue doesn't need to be, hey, I'm following up to see if you got my email. A dialogue can be simply commenting on snaps that they posted, or reaching out and saying, hey, it's great to see you on Snapchat. So where I'm going with this is, use Snapchat as a communication medium on a much more human and personable level than relying on LinkedIn or email. And if you start using Snapchat on that level, then you're gonna start seeing that your sales prospects are actually gonna start trusting you, and they're not gonna brush you off when you hit them up with just another generic sales message on LinkedIn or on email. That concludes this episode. I wanna thank the Nasdaq Entrepreneurial Center here in San Francisco for allowing me to use their facilities. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your social networks. Till next time, guys, peace.